Hello guys, so today the last day in Iga. Honestly, I'm staying here for too many days. There's not much to see. I mean, there are things to see, but it's not for many days, right? So this is the temple, which is next to the Ninja Yashiki or Ninja Manor or house. This is where you cleanse your hands. Nice story here. Nice gates. Now these foxes. Yeah. Pretty cool place. It's like I'm not alone. Also take pictures and videos. Hmm? And here there's the you can, for 300 yen you can throw shurikens. They're pretty sharp and kind of heavy. Apparently ninjas carried only 2, no more, because it will be too heavy. Because they need it to be as light as possible to be stealthy, right? That's what they told me in the yashiki. And I K6 for 300 yen. And I did it several times already. Because it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And when I was throwing, I could hit at least something all the time. So that's cool. Because some of these kids, they just cannot ride because it's heavy and they go very close to the target, but still they cannot get it stuck into the wall or into the target, right? And then they are crying and yeah, it's like. It's simple. Some of them are just not enough. So not enough, not old enough, man. Ugh, to be ninjas yet, right? But yeah, they're interesting points. Like the ninjas, they weigh around 60 kilos, because otherwise they would be too heavy, right? They eat only vegetables and tofu. And they didn't eat meat because otherwise they would stink. Their sweat would stink. So they avoided meats, so in foods, meat, which would make them stink. Because it's not just, oh, it's cool roof, right? It's not just about to conceal your visibility, right? But also your smell and everything. It's very interesting. And they could not walk on the water. It's just misconception. But they had these special shoes, so they could walk into the moat water, sort of water, because there's more mud than water there. So they could walk on that with these special kind of shoes, but not on the water, right? So it's common misconception, which we see in anime and stuff, right? It's not true. But from there, this misconception comes from that they had these shoes, sort of like snowshoes, but more wide. I think I can put picture here. I have a picture. I took a picture of those, and they could walk into this moat water, which is more mud than water. And they also had but they're quite big, right? So because it's wide, and it takes time to carry it, right? Well, not time, but it's heavy, not heavier. But they had the second type, which are not so wide, but they are not so good, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, There's lots of like information about ninjas here, like about their teachings. You know, is about also philosophy, tactics, and martial arts, and you know, the astronomy, and they could like predict the weather, and medicine. Of course, they could make a medicine, and gunpowder, very important as well. Gunpowder they could make, you know, so they could make bombs, and they also made a cannon, even like, you know, weapons. Mostly from wood, because wood was easy to carry and it was easy to dispose of. You know, and what else? Yeah. There's lots of tools, like they could drill the holes in these walls to make to spy on people, or they had these blow darts, right, for long distance and short distance, so they could like assassinate people. But they usually use this throwing star shuriken, and they were dipped in poison. Okay, this is the ninja gear. They were dipped in poison, of course, as well as the blow darts and stuff, you know. So yeah, this place is definitely worth to visit. There's a lot of information about ninjas. It's about Iga Ninja and Koga Ninjas. You know, those two main lines. Even there's also like the full history here, like, that this shinobi philosophy, it began in China, you know, with some emperor, I don't know his name now, but I took a picture of this chart. And yeah, and also like there are these people which were outcasts, which came to Iga from big cities, and you know, it was to believe that they could conjure demons, you know, and do sorcery and curses and stuff. So a lot of unusual people gathered here in Iga, right? And yeah, so there's also this aspect of sorcery with ninjas, you know, but there's not really described here in the detail, because it's kind of, you know, it's just myth and legends, right? So, but like all the physical aspects and like the mental aspects and the gear which they use, there's so much gears, like the swords. This is like shorter katana, and it had like two edges, right? The one was a normal one, which you pull from the sword, and then from the opposite point you could also take out the smaller sword, right? But they don't usually fight with that, apparently. This is just maybe for ceremonial purposes, but of course they use it, but they usually use the shurikens and these sights for, you know, which normal farmers use in the fields. They use those weapons so they can conceal them very well. And also one thing, it's a common misconception that they used like the black attire, black clothes, because they didn't use the black clothes, because very rarely you have like a completely black knife, so you can see like the, you know, the edge of the person if he had like a black clothes, right? So they use the navy blue colors, and they use the farmer attires and stuff, you know, or they would conceal themselves as monks or artisans. Yeah, get me rambling about ninjas here. See, like you can have also this ninja experience here. You can get the ninja attire here, like clothes. They will borrow it to you, but it's not like ninja. It's kind of touristy. But the ninja show is really cool also. It's not a part of the regular tour of the mansion. You need to wait for it a little bit. And of course you cannot take pictures there and photos. But they are like this is exhibition with real weapons, you know, with real sharp weapons. They throw shuriken, not just 4-point, but also 6-point or 8-point. There are more kinds of them. They have some fights with swords, concealed weapons, and yeah, so like acrobatic fight and stuff. This is very cool. It's very cool. And I was chosen from the audience to throw this arrow shuriken, kind of. It's sort of like a dart, which they conceal in their heads, in those pointy heads, because you have these pointy heads, and they had like, I don't know, 6 of them or 8 of them, like in there. So I tried to throw one, but I throw it, instead of the wooden wall, I throw it into the staff's room curtain, but nobody got hurt, and I got the free ice cream for it. That's cool. But yeah, it's it was very interesting. Normal shuriken is much easier to throw than this arrow, this dart, because you don't throw it as a dart. You don't hold it as a dart. You know, you hold it like this somehow, like this, and throw it over your head, like that. And I guess I released it like too soon, and it hit this curtain, and yeah. And then the guy, like there's the one guy which is playing a villain here, and he he ran from the curtain. I was like, and he had this arrow in his head. I was like, oh, you hit me. Okay, it was just for dramatic effect, but still it was cool. That was kind of my mistake, but yeah, they gave me weapon into my hand, and I just tried, and then something happened. But I hit something, and the arrow shuriken actually stick into the curtain, like it pierced it and stick it there, like on it was left top corner. It was very interesting. Yeah. So it's like yeah. So it's this ticket office for the shurikens and for the yashiki, for the ninja house. There's a lot of concealed like compartments there which they show you, and there's also guided tours, but they're in Japanese. But they have all these. They have these like scrolls with the English descriptions there, right? So, but those tours are only at some times. They were not yesterday, but they were the day before when I was here in Japanese. But I can understand Japanese already. I mean, it's okay for me. But yeah, they have these scrolls with the English description, so it's fine. And then, as I said, shurikens. And then there's this show which is only 3 times a day. So you should definitely see it if you are here. Of course, they have souvenirs here, you know, all the ninja souvenirs and stuff. It's cool. You can actually check here the times, but these times are changing during the year apparently. So it's 12:15, 1:30, and then 2:45. See, only 3 times a day. It's pretty cool. They are really good performers, but I think they have to train a lot, because they are really like performing with the real weapons. It's not some props, you know. It's like really like when they give me this arrow shuriken, it was really like genuine iron and sharp and heavy. Yeah, all the swords and stuff which they have there. The shuriken, they just not thrown one, but at some point he threw like 3 at the same time, you know, and they like, and all together, I mean, they have half a kilo maybe, these 3. Maybe a little bit more. See, people are scared of the pigeons even here in Japan. So yeah, because they do not pay attention to their surroundings. So that's why I'm able to easily scare them in some masks during the Halloween. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've been rambling a lot, and maybe I can make at some point when I'm home, I can take some of these pictures which I have, and I can make like short video with some descriptions there, like with the art of ninjutsu, then with the dates when the shinobi or ninja were founded. Yeah, I took some pictures there, but there are also nice videos there, but you cannot take videos and pictures of them, of course. There's a lot of places in Japan like that. So, you know, for the real experience, you just need to visit yourself, right? I think in the ninja house you can take videos, but if it's for commercial purposes, you need to some sort of permission. I'm not sure if it costs something. Yeah. You see, there's this ninja museum, ninja experience hall. This hall is under the museum, under the building. Ninja show and the Ono castle. And this is the access, so you I got here from Osaka. I think to Tokyo. Tomorrow I'm going to Tokyo. I'm going via Nagoya, so you can go Tokyo, Nagoya. But it's kind of, you need to use the local trains, right? It's not like one Shinkansen or one train. I think I had to use 4 trains. And like just a few minutes in between, right? But luckily they waited for all the people. So let's see how I will fare tomorrow with the return to Tokyo. This is quite a long video now. Anyway, let's go here. See, this is also like, is this fine? This is interesting bamboo grove of sorts. It's not really grove, but bamboo trees. Yeah, there's this Bancho Memorial Museum. This is Bancho, I don't know exactly the name. It was this philosopher or haiku master, haiku master here, which is from Iga. So here's his own museum here. Well, they will give you this one like pamphlet with English descriptions. But obviously, it's not all like it's not all what's in the museum is mostly in Japanese. But it's nice to visit anyway. It's very small. It's only 300 yen for adults, 100 yen for kids, I think. Yeah. You can sit here on these cool chairs, if you will. And they have this nice bamboo grove here. Yeah, so this is the haiku master here. Again, I don't know his name from the top of my head. I'm not really haiku enthusiast. I'm not really. But obviously, like when I sit in the museum, right, I'm going to go in, man. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place, and there's like lots of historical landmarks all over the town, right? But you just need to walk to find them and see them, and there are shrines and temples. A lot of shops, and like I thought that there will be at least some, shopping street. Those covered ones. Like, there's a Japanese name for it, but I don't know it now. But like most of it is abandoned or closed. So I think at some point, even there was this ninja association, I don't know, museum or something, but it's closed. Everything, like a lot of things are closed, I suppose. If I had to guess, then it happened during the pandemic, right? And not all of things are opened, and they might not be open. Pick up your own trash. Luckily, they have trash cans here very soon, so very close, so you can take it. Yeah. So it's definitely worth to visit here. I think one day is enough. Yeah, one day is enough probably. You can get some nice souvenirs, keychains, like the headbands with real ninja like signs, not something from Naruto, The real ninjas were here and still are. And this way up you go to